Welcome back to Gear Up Bike, the home for real riders and pure adrenaline. Today, we're diving into one of the most legendary names in the dirt world, reborn for a new era at the 2026 Kawasaki KX 502, a name that used to echo across motocross tracks and off-road trails in the 90s is back, meaner, faster, and loaded with modern engineering that makes it not just a machine, but a symbol of power returning to its roots. The KX 500 was always about domination, raw torque, and that unfiltered two-stroke rush that made your heart race. And now, with the 2026 KX 502, Kawasaki has blended nostalgia with next-gen tech, giving us a bike that pays homage to the past while redefining the future of high-performance motocross. As the camera pans across the bike, the first thing that captures attention is the design. The 2026 KX 502 isn't just another dirt bike, it looks like it's been sculpted for aggression. At the front, the bike gets a slimmer and sharper fascia, with a newly designed number plate that merges into an angular LED headlight strip, something rarely seen in pure motocross machines. The front fender extends slightly longer, built with a flexible but strong polymer, designed to handle mudslings and trail debris. The overall profile of the front exudes a mix of legacy and modernization, simple yet intimidating. The green Kawasaki livery shines brighter than ever, enhanced with black and silver accents that give it a racing DNA feel. Moving to the side view, you can truly appreciate how much effort Kawasaki has put into the KX 502's frame and ergonomics. The aluminum perimeter frame has been completely re-engineered, lighter, stiffer, and more responsive. The bike's mass centralization is spot on, making it feel incredibly balanced whether you're standing on the pegs or leaning into a jump. The side fairings are compact, hugging the body with sharp lines that reduce drag while giving that muscular stance. The airbox design has also been improved for easier access and more efficient airflow, directly feeding the powerful 500cc heart. You'll notice the new swing arm as well, slightly longer and crafted with precision welded aluminum, improving traction and control during acceleration. Even the graphics are integrated into the bodywork using Kawasaki's new injection molded technology, meaning they won't peel off or fade after a few hardcore rides. From the rear, the KX 502 looks ready to pounce. The tail section is narrow and clean, with a minimalist design that flows seamlessly from the seat to the fender. The seat height remains aggressive, designed for quick movement and control. Beneath the tail, the titanium exhaust system immediately stands out, beautifully curved and perfectly positioned to not just perform but also to announce its presence. The dual-port exhaust tips scream raw two-stroke aggression, while Kawasaki's new smart valve technology helps control back pressure for more linear power delivery. The rear LED light setup is subtle but functional, giving a futuristic vibe. And when the sun hits those polished components, from the chain guard to the foot pegs, it's clear that every inch of this machine has been crafted with purpose. But what truly brings the KX 502 to life is what sits at its core, that massive 499cc liquid-cooled two-stroke engine. Yes, you heard that right, a modern two-stroke. Kawasaki has revived the beast but refined it with modern fuel injection and electronic oil delivery. Gone are the days of manually mixing fuel and oil. The 2026 version automatically manages the ratio through sensors, ensuring optimum lubrication at all rev ranges. This means you still get that instant throttle response and explosive mid-range torque that made the original KX 500 legendary, but now with smoother power transitions and better fuel efficiency. The bike delivers around 78 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful dirt bikes in its class. While weighing only about 114 kilograms, that's a power-to-weight ratio that can make even pro riders hold their breath. Kawasaki has paired that engine with a 6-speed close ratio transmission, tuned for aggressive acceleration but smooth gear changes. The clutch has been redesigned using hydraulic actuation, reducing hand fatigue and improving modulation during long races. On top of that, Kawasaki's advanced EQ system lets riders select between different engine maps. Whether you want full power for open terrain or a more controlled response for tighter technical trails, the KX 502 gives you the freedom to switch modes at the push of a button. Suspension setup is handled by the latest Showa components, a 49mm coil spring front fork and a rear unitrack system that's been fine-tuned for both track and trail use. These are fully adjustable, allowing riders to dial in compression, rebound, and preload to suit their riding style. The suspension feels plush on rough terrain but firm enough for big jumps, offering a near-perfect balance between comfort and precision. The braking system also gets a serious upgrade: a 270mm pedal discs up front and 240mm at the rear, both paired with Nissan calipers. They deliver incredible stopping power and heat resistance, which is vital for a high-performance two-stroke like this. Kawasaki didn't stop there. The KX 502 comes with a suite of rider aids designed to improve performance without diluting the raw experience. There's launch control for perfect starts, traction management for slippery surfaces, and even optional Bluetooth connectivity that links to the Radiology app, allowing you to analyze your ride data, adjust mapping, and monitor performance metrics in real time. It's this fusion of old-school muscle and modern smart tech that makes the KX 502 truly unique. On the track, the bike feels like an unleashed monster, yet controllable. Twist the throttle, and the response is instantaneous. The front wheel wants to lift, the rear digs deep, and the exhaust note fills the air with that unmistakable two-stroke scream. It's aggressive but refined. The lightweight chassis allows the rider to flick it around effortlessly, making it surprisingly agile despite its brute power. The torque curve is linear, giving you confidence whether you're carving corners or flying off jumps. The overall ride feels planted, balanced, and incredibly responsive, a true evolution of the KX legacy. When it comes to ergonomics, the seat is narrow but supportive, allowing for quick weight transfer during technical maneuvers. The handlebar setup offers wide, natural positioning for comfort and control, while the foot pegs are slightly rear set, optimizing the center of gravity. Even small details like the grips, levers, and throttle response have been meticulously refined to give riders that perfect race-ready feel. As for pricing, the 2026 Kawasaki KX 502 is expected to start around $11,999 in global markets, with slight variations depending on region and accessories. For a bike that combines historic heritage, cutting-edge performance, and state-of-the-art engineering, this price feels like a fair entry into the world of serious off-road domination. Kawasaki is also offering optional performance kits, including a titanium exhaust upgrade, lightweight rims, and EQ tuning modules for riders who want to push even further. This bike isn't just for nostalgia seekers. It's for those who crave a connection to the machine, who live for that feeling of raw, untamed acceleration. The KX 502 brings back the soul of motocross in a time when many bikes are going soft and quiet. It's loud, unapologetic, and absolutely thrilling. It's proof that Kawasaki still knows how to build a machine that ignites passion and respect with every rev. So as we wrap up today's deep dive, one thing is clear: the 2026 Kawasaki KX 502 isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. A declaration that power, sound, and pure rider connection still matter. If you're someone who grew up hearing stories of the old KX 500 tearing through dirt like a beast, this new generation is your dream revived, but sharper, faster, and smarter. Thanks for watching Gear Up Bike. Don't forget to hit that like button if you felt the rush, subscribe if you live for speed and power, and drop your thoughts below. Would you dare tame this new Kawasaki legend? Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your passion alive. Ride safe, ride hard, and as always, a broken bar, gear up for the next adventure.